And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Brandon Miller.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Anthony Black, Trey Murphy out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Miller, and it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Detroit, Jock Landale is out there with Sarr. Then there's Avdia, then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Sharp in at the 2-guard spot. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it.
Here we go.
How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Bane, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Now here's Miller, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Duren. Swatted away. Outside Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Brandon Miller.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Now here's Miller. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Landale. Sarr passes to Avdia. Landale in the high post, working on Duren. Good on the shot.
Let's remember, Avdia's 6'9", which means he is quite capable of being effective in the painted area.
Duren, the screen. Here's Miller. And the dunk by Duren.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Bane. Pass to Sharp. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Black passes to Eason. Black outside. Here's Miller. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Sharp, a screen on Duren. Eason against Avdia. Outside Bane. And there's the screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Sharp, no good. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Eason. Pass to Black. From downtown, Avdia pulls it in.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Charity stripe shot. And again, no good by Detroit.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Eason finds Miller. Duren, the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Avdia outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Avdia. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And again, no good by Detroit. Pass to Black. Eason against Avdia. Eason, the pass to Duran. Black outside. There's the triple, and the three-pointer goes.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Pistons, Gobert comes in for Landale, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Avdia. Black defending. Two in the cold spell. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Miller with it. He's scoreless. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. Eason with a steal. Duran with it. Avdia picks him up. And rejected.
Avdia, great timing, contesting that. Send it back, young sir.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Payne with a screen on Miller. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season. And some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
First free throw is good. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And he makes both free throws.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Miller. Duran the screen. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Avdia outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Number 5 is Jalen Duran.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Eason. Miller outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Charlotte, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And check it out, the Pistons, behind 2 games.
Right now for Detroit, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Here's Sensabaugh, 5 to shoot. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Eason. Avdia with a steal. Here's Bain. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
Miller on the wing, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Black outside. Avdia with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Sarr passes to Gobert. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Black. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Duren, the screen. Miller, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
So for the Pistons, Sharp, he's checked in for Desmond Bain, and it's Ball in for Avdia. Outside Sharp. Sarr with a screen on Miller. Three-pointer Sharp. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Gobert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And let's check in now with Shams Charania, standing by for a special report on some action in the Western Conference.
Thanks, guys. Today, the trade news is out of the Mile High City for the Nuggets. They've snagged R.J. Barrett, looking to enhance the scoring options from the wing, and on the drive, Barrett has spent most of his seasons tallying near 20 points per game, and that puts him in rarefied air. If he can continue to produce like that for this team, he'll really help bolster their regular and postseason aspirations.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Pass to Miller. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. It's deflected.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
Ball outside. Sarr a screen. And Detroit another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for a number 2 overall pick, Doris, we knew Alex Sarr would need time to develop. But he has flashed some big-time upside.
Yet another player, BA, from France. They are turning out a number of quality players. Let's remember this about Alex. He's a 7-footer with some shooting ability, a little bit of an off-the-bounce and playmaking skills. Like the sky is the limit if he keeps growing.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. There's a screen. Beal from outside. Drills it from deep. And the Hornets lead by 3.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Here's Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in. Avdia's got 6. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Hornets. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Beal, the pass to Murray. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
McCain, a screen on Beal. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Murray. Hornets leading by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you guys.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Bain with it. Beal picks him up. Shot blocked! And they're able to recover. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up at 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray deciding where to go with it. Fires in the triple. And now it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And not many guards are built like Bain. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Murray. Count it. Murray's got 7 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Jalen Duren has been leading the charge for the Hornets. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Shaden Sharp out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Jock Landale, then Nassar, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
That free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. Charlotte leading by 8. Beal outside. Outside Eason. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Sarr. No made baskets yet. Here's Sensabaugh. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Ball against Beal. Pass to Najee. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Magic, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Pass to Sharp. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Both free throws good from Sharp. And it's Beal with the ball for Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. 4-3. Charlotte, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 3. Here's the teardrop and the layup by Sarr. Sarr's gotten his first points of the night.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Miller outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Beal's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Dallas. There's a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. The Hornets 4th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
To the inside. Stolen by Miller. Najee passes to Eason. And is blocked.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Duren with a screen on Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Landale. Bain comes in for Sensabaugh. McCain's checked in for Sharp. And Denny Obvious subbed in for Ball. And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's Detroit with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Bain, beyond the arc. Offensive board. Back to Sarr. Detroit moving the ball around. And McCain with the basket on the assist by Sarr. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Trey Murphy comes in for Najee. And Black subbed in for Miller. Black outside. Out to the wing. Avdia with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And there's the lob. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Outside Eason. Back to Black. Pass to Beal. Can they get it? Charlotte again missing. Detroit leading by 5. Shoots. Avdia can't get it to go.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Out to Beal. Duren the screen. Inside to the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Sarr with a screen on Duren. Pass to McCain. Avdia outside. Saw a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Avdia finds McCain. Knocks down the long J. McCain's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Beal. 8 points in his last timeout. Tipped. And here's Avdia. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jared McCain.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there.
Free throw drops for Beal. So for the Pistons, Landale's checked in for Sarr. Sharp comes in for McCain. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Avdia. And Beal drops them both.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
Here's Ball, left side Sharp. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Big time tough play by Beal right there, unfazed by the foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. From deep, it's hauled in by Landale. The Pistons have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Beal. From the wing, nice D from Landale. Detroit has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Duren with it. Guarded now by Ball. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now Landale. Still without a bucket. The 3 from Bain. It's hauled in by Black.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beal outside. Back to Black. Duren the screen. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. The 3 from Bain drains the triple. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Sarr's checked in for Detroit. Sensabaugh comes in for Desmond Bain. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate's checked in for Duren. Najee comes in for Eason. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bradley Beal. Black, left side. On the wing, Murray. He has 7. Here's Najee. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Detroit has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 is up. And the Pistons, another 3!
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Diabate. Landale defending. Murray for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Bane, he's checked in for Detroit. Avdia comes in for Ball. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three.
Yeah, and DeJounte Murray, not elite in any one aspect, but he gives you so much from either guard spot. Just a great skill set no matter where he plays. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ali. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
The free throw drops for Bane.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
So he gets them both. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Najee. Beyond the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, the Hornets shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Murray's shot is good.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3.
Bane with a screen on Murray. Here's Sharp. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown, and quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Back to Murray. Black, right side. Pass to Diabate. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Detroit leading by 4. Outside Sharp. They set the screen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Murray. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over Sharp. Sarr pulls it in.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Avdia passes to Sarr. On the wing, Bane puts up a 3. The shot won't fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Detroit on top, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. He's an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And here's Charlotte now, trailing by 4 on the court for the Hornets. We've got Trey Murphy. Tari Eason is out there with Duren. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Miller in at the 2. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Duren with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Charlotte's shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Here's Avdia. There's a screen. Outside Sharp. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Eason with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Miller. And here's Black, 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob! Miller can't get it to go.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Sharp finds Bain. Back to Sharp from deep. And it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul. Hornets trail by 3. Miller outside. Duren with a screen on Sharp. Here's Miller. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential. Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Bain. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Bain's got 11 points. Hornets trail by 4. Black with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Miller. No good from outside.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Here's Avdia. He has 6. Pass to Sharp. Duren with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Miller, a screen on Avdia. Here's Black. And there's the rejection. Miller against Sharp. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes in. Oh, my goodness!
That was nice.
A ridiculous slam!
Look at the lift and the finish. Man, Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them. That free throw good from Sharp. Hornets trail by 5. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Gobert. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Up top, Avdia. From deep, Sarr. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Easton's got 4 rebounds now. Miller, right side. Pulls it. They get it again. Duren. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Payne with a screen on Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Duren with a screen on Sharp. Miller, the pass to Duren. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sarr's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which 2 guards have been making their presence felt on the glass with their rebounding. Well, you look at Sharp, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
Landale's checked in for Gobert. Hornets trail by 7. Miller outside. Duren with a screen on Sharp. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Payne with a screen on Miller. It's Sharp with the drive. And he dunks it down.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
To stop the run. It's hauled in by Landale.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Landale with a screen. Here's Sharp. Gets himself open and drills it. Sharp's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for Detroit. Huff comes in for Sarr, and McCain subbed in for Sharp. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And it's Deni Avdija with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Hornets trail by 9. Now here's Miller. Duren with a screen on McCain. Miller, the pass to Duren. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Here's Black. Goes back up. Avdija pulls it in. Avdija's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Bane. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Hornets trail by 9. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Out left to the wing. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. And it's rejected.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
From 13. And again, no good by Detroit. Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Sharp comes in for McCain, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Avdija. Detroit on D. Here's Murray. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Bane finds Ball. Now here's Landale. Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bane's got 13 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Mamukelashvili passes to Murray. Fires the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
He draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
And some changes here for Detroit. Gobert's checked in for Huff. And Sohan subbed in for Desmond Bane. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Pass to Landale. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Go.
Oh! Gets you some! Show us some power!
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Here's Beal. Outside Murray for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Gobert passes to Ball. From downtown, on target from range. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Throughout this second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Najee sets a screen to the paint. Oh, deflected. Here we go. Up ahead. Deflected. Beal surveying the D. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, the long arms and size of Rudy Gobert on full display.
Landale with a screen. There's Ball with a three. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Hornets trail by 16. Pass to Najee. To the inside. A shot to stop the run.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Landale with a screen. Here's Ball. And again, the Pistons missing. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's the pick. From the low block. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Sharp. And he converts the layup. Mamukelashvili's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Sohan. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 12. Beal outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the wing on the left. Here's Murray. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's Detroit going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Denny Avdia out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Sarr, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Miller, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Sensabaugh. Avdia outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Miller, the pass to Eason. And stolen by Gobert. And here's Avdia. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down low. Here's Gobert. And there it is for him. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Sensabaugh. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Eason's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Eason, a screen on Bain. Here's Miller. Offline with a 3.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Avdia outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Detroit making a change here. Landale's checked in.
And really strong at the line since the break.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Inside. Bain against Eason. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Duren with a screen on Bain. Miller, the pass to Duren. And Jock Landale gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Sharp, he's checked in for Detroit. Lonzo Ball comes in for Avdia. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Black, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the middle. Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Kept alive. Here's Duren. And that time also a missed shot.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
There's the double with Sharp. Pass to Miller. The 3 ball. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Hornets trail by 20. Miller outside. Duren with a screen on Sharp. Miller, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Outside Sharp, pass to Sensabaugh. Blocked! Here's Miller. Tries again. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got 26.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
They set a pick. Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Outside Eason. Back to Black. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Miller against Sharp. Launches a three. Sarr pulls it in.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Ball outside. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Detroit leading by 16. Avdia, screen on Eason. Eason against Bane. Outside Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Here's Sharp. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Eason with the ball. Now guarded by Landale. Miller, the pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Sharp against Miller. And that one's good. Sharp's got 33.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Duren with the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
His fourth turnover tonight. He's got to play more under control. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Sarr's checked in for Landale. Hornets trail by 14. Now Black. Miller outside. Duren with a screen on Sharp. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duren.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Avdia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
Both good from the line that time. Hornets trail by 14. Black outside. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And the second free throw is good.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And there's a pick. Here's Avdia. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one misses.
Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Poke loose. Here's Duren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duren's got 32 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Avdia left side. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Duren with a screen on Sharp. Looking to get back on track. Three-pointer. It's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now Gobert. It's Avdia on the wing. Black defending. Just 5 on the clock. Now Bane for 3. Outside Sharp. Now Avdia. Here's Bane. Another chance. That's off. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Detroit leading by 15. Avdia with it. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Avdia. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Duren. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Payne with a screen on Miller. Outside Avdia. There's a screen. Puts up the tray. Eason rips down the board. Hornets trail by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Eason. Miller outside. Duren with a screen on Sharp. Brandon Miller knocks down the trifecta. Here's Sharp. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Sarr down low, guarded by Miller. Tries it from 7. Good for 2.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.